Lately, I've received a lot of questions like, is COVID-19 making a comeback? Or, should older people be worried? Let me be honest, the virus is quietly returning. Not as explosive as before, but more silent, lingering, and especially dangerous for older adults. Many people have already been infected without realizing it, because the symptoms are milder this time. No high fever, no severe cough, just mild fatigue and body aches, easy to confuse with a common cold. By the time they find out, their lungs are already affected and treatment becomes more difficult. But what's even more concerning is the complacency. People think they're fine just because they're not coughing or having a fever. That's why in this video, I'm sharing simple but crucial steps to protect your health, especially natural foods that help strengthen the immune system. They're easy to find, easy to use, and very effective for older adults. When used correctly and consistently, they can help the body stay strong from within without relying on medication. If you find this video helpful, please leave a number 1 to show your support. If not, feel free to leave a 0 so I can learn and improve next time. And be sure to watch until the end, because I'll share one more important point that could help you or your loved ones avoid serious complications if you do catch the virus. My dear friends, to be honest, many people have let their guard down, thinking COVID-19 is over. No more masks, no hand washing, and they don't even step away when someone nearby coughs. But the real danger isn't that the virus has gotten stronger, it's that we think it's gotten weaker. New variants like XBB.1.5 or BA.2.86 spread extremely fast, but the symptoms are so mild that many people mistake it for a regular cold. Just some fatigue, body aches, poor sleep, and they brush it off. For younger people, that may not be a big deal. But for older adults, especially those with pre-existing conditions, it can silently turn serious without warning. The SARS-CoV-2 virus attacks the respiratory lining, then spreads to the lungs. As we age, our immune system weakens. T cells, our body's virus fighters, also decrease, making the body slower to react. That's why the illness can progress faster and more dangerously in older adults. So don't assume no cough means no sickness, or if I'm eating well, I'm fine. This virus no longer shows up the way it used to. We need to stay cautious, as if we're protecting ourselves every day. If someone in your family feels unusually tired, has trouble sleeping, or suddenly eats less, get them checked early. Don't wait until it's hard to breathe. Many people ask, why is COVID back again? The truth is, the virus keeps mutating, constantly changing its outfit, so our old antibodies can't recognize it anymore. Add unpredictable weather, weakened bodies, and relaxed hygiene habits, and that's the perfect environment for the virus to return. Please remember this. The virus doesn't knock when it comes. It sneaks in when we're careless. But if we understand it early and take precautions, we won't be caught off guard or afraid. We can't live like before because COVID isn't like before. My dear friends, now we understand why this new wave of COVID is more dangerous and more likely to target older people like us. But instead of panicking or rushing for medicine, the best thing we can do is reflect on how we're taking care of our body every day. One of the simplest and most effective ways to boost the immune system is through what we eat. We shouldn't wait until we're sick to start healing. From now, if we choose the right foods, enough, balanced, and consistent, our body that will naturally defend itself against the virus. So what kinds of foods are experts recommending for older adults during this time? Let's dive into the next part together. In times like this, instead of being overwhelmed by news or chasing after medicine, the most practical thing we can do is strengthen our body from the inside out. The immune system is like a silent shield, helping us fight off viruses without needing constant medical intervention. And we can absolutely boost this defense system naturally, using everyday foods we already have, as long as we understand how to use them right. First is turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with strong anti-inflammatory effects that protect cells, especially in the respiratory tract. It also aids liver detox and boosts the immune system. Every morning, mix turmeric powder with warm water and honey and drink it after breakfast for better absorption. Second is fresh ginger. Ginger contains gingerol, a compound that fights bacteria and inflammation, warms the body, and eases sore throats and congestion. It also improves blood circulation and oxygen delivery. Slice a few pieces, steep in warm water with honey, and drink it twice a day, morning and evening. Next is raw garlic. Garlic contains allicin, a natural antibiotic compound that helps destroy bacteria and viruses. For best results, crush the garlic and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes before eating. Try eating 1 to 2 raw cloves daily, especially if you're feeling tired or coming down with something. Pennywort is a simple plant with powerful effects. It contains azioticoside, a compound that cools the blood, detoxifies, reduces inflammation, and promotes cell repair. It also calms the nervous system and improves sleep, crucial for maintaining strong immunity under stress. Another important food is reishi mushroom. It contains beta-glucans that help regulate the immune system and stimulate white blood cell production, your first defense against viruses. Reishi also supports the liver, lowers bad cholesterol, and slows aging. You can boil dried reishi to make tea, drinking it 30 to 60 minutes before meals. In addition to these, make sure to get vitamin C from fruits like oranges, lemons, grapefruit, and guava, and vitamin D from early morning sun. Both are key to activating immune cells and improving resistance to viruses. Most importantly, avoid overusing medication or supplements unless advised by a doctor, especially for seniors with existing conditions. Your body needs good rest, clean food, and mental peace. When you combine healthy eating, rest, and light movement, your immune system will recover naturally, the most lasting way to stay healthy. My dear friends, now that we know why COVID is back and how to strengthen our immunity with food, the next step is knowing how to truly protect ourselves, especially as we age and our immune system weakens. First, don't assume you're fine just because you feel okay. This wave of COVID can hide itself. Many people eat, walk, and function normally, while their lungs are quietly inflamed. Just a few days of delay can lead to serious complications. Feeling tired or run down might not be from weather or overwork. It might be your body's first signal. Don't wait for a high fever or breathing trouble. Many people waited too long, thinking they were still healthy. Second, keep your meals regular. Add immunity-boosting foods like garlic, ginger, turmeric, greens, vitamin C fruits, and drink warm water often. You don't need expensive foods. Simple meals are enough. The key is to eat consistently. Seniors who skip meals can quickly drop in blood sugar and energy, making it easier for viruses to take hold. Third, don't let yourself get dehydrated or let a fever go on too long. I've seen elders start with a mild fever and assume it'll pass, but by day 4, they're too weak to eat or drink. Older bodies hold less water, and losing fluids quickly leads to low blood pressure and imbalances. Aim to drink 1.5 liters of warm water daily, even if you're not thirsty. If a family member has ongoing fever, let them rest, give them hydration like oral rehydration salts, and get them checked early. Fourth, monitor breathing and blood oxygen if you can. Use a pulse oximeter each morning before moving around. If it reads below 95%, or if they get winded easily, talk while short of breath, or feel tired after stairs, check the lungs. Many people have silent pneumonia. No fever, no cough, but lungs are already inflamed. Late detection is dangerous. Fifth, and just as important, is to isolate without feeling isolated. If symptoms are mild, stay in a separate room, wear a mask, but don't cut yourself off entirely. Older adults who feel lonely decline faster. A phone call or video chat from loved ones every day makes a huge difference. Emotional support keeps the body strong too. If you found today's message helpful, comment "I'm ready" below. a small promise to take better care of yourself from now on. And if you didn't find the video useful, leave a 0 so I can improve future videos. Thank you, and I'll see you again soon.